Oh yeah, my bad about that. Sorry, just a little interruption. So yeah, Chaos Hunter, Dino Rabbit, like what they'll do sometimes, I had some guys. He summoned a tour guide, went to Levier, and then used Levier's effect to pitch special summon Rabbit back. But then I just chain summon him, and now they're forced to go into Utopia, and like it's just no. Actually, Rabbit no, they can't because Rabbit came in and like used its effects. So and he stops Rabbit effects from going off. He facing like those random macro D-Fisher builds or remove. If one sides in a lot of removal, then you just summon this. I side this in, or like he can't. Your opponent can't summon BLS when he's on the field. They can't summon Sorcerer. They can't summon any Chaos monster. Any type of removal they use becomes dead. DD Crow is dead. They can't remove anything, and he's a 25 beater, and he's dark. He's really amazing. So that's my reasons for siding him, and he is. I have summoned him a lot of times. He's really good. And another thing I wanted to talk about actually was this new Dragonic or Dragons Collide structure deck. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, this stuff though, it's so busted. It's amazing. It's gonna make Dragons tier 1." To be honest, I don't know. It's weird. The deck, it's a really weird structure deck. I'm not sure. It's really good. Like there's some good shit in there, but I don't know. I'm not liking. I like the Pulsar and the Dark Flare. Those two are really good. I'm using like when they come out, I'm gonna use them. I'm not gonna run them in threes or anything, but I'm gonna use them. But Eclipse Wyvern, not my idea of a searcher. I don't know. Like it's like Konami's like afraid to give dragons really good support because of Red Eyes, but I don't know. I tested it out and it's good in its own build, but it's not the greatest thing ever. I would rather just not use it. I'd rather just mill my Red Eyes or Foolish it or Future Fusion it than have to remove the Red Eyes, then banish the Eclipse Wyvern to add this to hand, and not really gain much from that because I don't know. I don't like Eclipse Wyvern that much actually, to be honest. I like Pulsar Dragon. I think Pulsar is really good. I mean, I kind of hate how they changed the wording on it, where now it can miss timing. So when it goes to grave, it can be the only thing going to grave. Like it can only be in its own chain. You can't sack it for Caius and then summon Red Eyes, or you can't synchro into Black Rose. You can't go like Pulsar, Glow Ball, Black Rose, then get a Red Eyes after. It has to be. It can be the only card leaving its own chain. Like what you can do with it, you can go Pulsar. You go Red Eye summon Pulsar and tribute both of them for like Photon Dragon special. That's a cool little thing, but it's not like that's not the greatest thing ever, obviously, as you can tell. I would have rather they not changed it, but it's because people have to go off and make those stupid FTK decks with Toon Cannon Soldier, which was so dumb. They should have just banned Toon Cannon Soldier, but whatever. I don't really care. It's fine. Pulsar is still good, but it's not the greatest anymore. So, and Dark Flare is surprisingly really good. But what I don't like about Dark Flare is its 24 attack. I mean, 24 attack is good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but it should have been a little bit higher. And its effect is kind of a neg in a way, because it's a neg and a plus sort of, because you foolish a dragon to your graveyard. That's good. But then you pitch a dragon from your hand, which is it's okay. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. You're not gonna like die or anything from just that. But and then you send one dragon from your hand and deck to the graveyard to banish one card in either player's grave, which is really good. That hurts plants. It's good. I mean, I'm gonna use Dark Flare when it comes out. I'm not gonna run in the threes or anything, but I am gonna use it. But I don't know. I think the structure, it could have been better. We could have gone I wanted a good searcher, like a dragon that we normal summon, add like a level 4 or lower. That wouldn't even be the best, but come on, it'd be better than freaking Eclipse Wyvern. That thing sucks. And yeah, Dark Flare does have its pros and cons. I mean, the thing is, Disaster Dragon can't use the structure deck at all, except for like Dragon Reincarnation, which is a neg itself. That's the only card the deck can really use. But I mean, they're trying to introduce a whole new kind of dragon deck, like more of a chaos build. I've tested it out. I prefer my own chaos build over most of those cards, but I am gonna be running a pulse. Like I already have a build when the whole deck comes out, I'm not using Dragon Reincarnation. I'm not using Eclipse Wyvern. I'm not even using Chaos Zone. Okay, I think Chaos Zone's actually not that bad, but in its own build, it's not bad. But it's not a good card overall. But yeah, I have my build ready for when that deck comes out. But for the most part, it's not. Konami could have done a much better job. It was pretty bad. Yeah, it's a pretty bad structure deck actually. Not good. I don't know what. I don't know. They just don't want to give. They don't want to give dragons too much support or too good of support because of Red Eyes. They're afraid to make because Red Eyes is a really good card. It is sort of broken in its own way. But yeah, it's yeah, it's not that. It's pretty bad. So yeah, it's not gonna make dragons tier 1. Dragons don't even really need support. It's just that people don't really want to. Like people don't want to learn how to play them. So. Yeah, dragons don't need that much support really. They're already a good solid deck. They can take on tier 1 decks. Like I know people exaggerate how slow they are and say they're really bad, but most people that say that don't there's most dragon players are pretty bad because no one knows how to use them properly. They just throw a deck of beaters together and just assume that it's all going to be okay. But if you're gonna, I don't know, there's yeah, people I don't know, people are just dumb. People are really dumb. I'm sorry, but. Dragons are so good. They don't really need. To have good support would be a lot better than Eclipse Wyvern or Dragon Reincarnation. Yeah, it's really bad. But yeah, Pulsar's good though. Pulsar's okay. So is Darkflare's okay too. They give you an edge against some decks. Like dragons have their own kind of anti-meta ish now kind of thing with Darkflare. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be running 2 Darkflares and 2 Pulsars when they come out, but yeah, something like that. I don't even know. I think I'm just gonna do 1 Darkflare and 2 Pulsars, or one or just 1 and 1. But I forget. But I do have a build on Duos Network when they come out. So yeah, it's gonna be okay. But I'm curious though as to what that interplanetary purple thorny dragon does. Then the TCG exclusive in Order of Chaos. They released all the effects for Tour Bus and all the other guys, but not that stupid freaking name, Interplanetary Purple Thorny Dragon. They didn't release the name for him yet, but effect for him. Hopefully it'll be good, because so it's level 5 Dark Dragon, 2200 attack. Not really liking it so far already, but if it has a good enough effect, then we'll see what happens with it. I hope it's really broken. That's all I can say, because if it's broken, then I'll be happy. So yeah, that's that, and the Order of Chaos has like 2 new dragon cards or something. Both suck. Divine Dragon Apocalypse is okay, but then that random Gemini sucks. And I read that Galactic Overlord, that the next set after Order of Chaos, that we're TCG's getting in May. I heard that it's gonna have some light dragon support cards, so that's decent. I mean. Hopefully it's good. We get some good dragons, some broken shit. But I'm not really counting on anything too good because, as you can see, Konami hasn't really given dragons much, just based off that stupid structure deck. But yeah, I'm gonna keep playing this build for now, just because it hasn't failed me yet. It's really good. I beat tier decks with this deck because people just don't understand how this deck works, but it's fun. I like it a lot. And another thing I'm hoping for, the next ban list, I'm hoping to see this guy off the list. Chaos Emperor Dragon. If he comes off the list next ban list, I'm gonna be so happy. Cause he probably will get unbanned one day it's gonna get unbanned. We can't deny that. If they unban Blackluster, they're willing to unban Blackluster, they're gonna unban him at one point. He's more of he's not I don't know, you can't. Most decks can't combo with this guy. I could see Plants doing some shenanigans with it, have Tour Guide on the field, no, not Tour Guide, Tengu on the field, and Sangan, Emperor Dragon, special Tengu and burn your opponent for a shitload of damage. Other than that, though, I can't see this deck it really comboing off a lot. Emperor Dragon's extremely good, yeah, but it's actually broken. That's what it is. But most decks can't really combo with it, in my opinion. I think Plants can, maybe do a Tour Guide, not a dust, a Tengu sort of thing with him. But I think if he got banned, I wouldn't even really care about it. I would be okay, dragons don't need any more support because they have Emperor Dragon. If Emperor Dragon is summoned with its own effect properly, and like say you summon a Red Eyes later on, you can summon him back. So honestly, that's I just want Emperor Dragon to get unbanned. Plus I got because plus this one has a little misprint on it somewhere. But yeah, it's I just hope it gets unbanned. That's like my one wish right now from Konami. Like the Dragon Collide was a flop deck. Should have been way better. Had potential. And Order of Chaos, I don't really know. Depending on what that interplanetary purple thorny dragon does, it's not in my favor either. But so far, dragons are good. They're gonna be good. Like they're gonna get better. They should be like really good right now, but no one understands how they work, and people just think they're slow. So yeah, hopefully it gets unbanned. I know people are gonna. I know I'm gonna get a lot. I'm gonna get some inboxes and some nasty comments. I'm expecting it, but yeah, people are gonna call me an idiot and be like, "Oh, you weren't around when this card was playable. It's so broken." Oh, duh, duh. But now there's a lot more answers to it. You can just Veil or Solomon it or whatever. Yeah, with everyone running Veiler, it's gonna get Veiler more than half the time. But in hindsight, it's so broken. I hope it gets unbanned. If it gets unbanned, I will be so happy. So yeah, that's my little rant for today. Yeah, see you later, guys.